everyone, welcome back to my channel, JessChillinAbout. This is week 3 and 4 of me trying keto for a month. If you haven't seen week 1 and 2, I will link it down below for you. Or if you want to see a summary of the whole month of trying keto, a much shorter video, then check that out. It will be in the link as well. However, this video is more vlog style, so if you want to see the more, not detail, but a more inside view of it rather than a summary, this video is for you. If you saw week 1 and 2, you'll know at the end I said week 3 and 4 was not as easy. So this is a very honest video, transparent. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Let's just get into it. There's less food stuff this time. I wish I had filmed it now looking back at it, but hopefully you'll enjoy it anyway. So it's Saturday evening, which means yesterday was officially the 2-week mark of doing keto, which was my original trial period. So today I wasn't supposed to be doing keto, yet I continued because I wanted to. Yeah, I don't know, but I also wanted today to be a cheat day, so I just had a normal keto breakfast, and then not for lunch, but Trav and I were out buying stuff for the wedding, and so we stopped into a bakery and got a pie and I got like an iced mochaccino and he got an iced chocolate drink. I can't remember the brand, but the chocolate one I've had before and it's normally so good, like the best chocolate milk ever, better than Lewis Road. If you're from New Zealand, it's better than your Lewis Road. It's the one, I don't know, I can't explain it. But anyway, I had a sip of his and it just tasted like really gross, and I didn't even link it straight away, but I took a sip and I was like, oh, you know when you have like old milk and like the sugar in the milk tastes kind of weird and you're just like, ugh. That's what it tasted like, but it actually was completely fine. It was just my taste buds that were completely off. And then my mochaccino one was really nice because all I could really taste at the start was the coffee in it. But then as I got to like the second half of it, I was like, I don't really like it anymore. I can't really taste the coffee anymore. All I can taste is like that same flavor. So I gave the rest to Trav. Did you like the drink?
Which drink?
The mochaccino one.
No.
You didn't like it? Yeah, Trav didn't like it. And then, that was weird, my camera turned off. I can't remember where I got to. But anyway, so that's kind of all we had to eat. And then my stomach felt really like unhappy. But I must say the pie was so delicious. Like the pastry, oh, it was so satisfying eating it. And then tonight we're going over to my dad's. He's got a roast lamb on the barbecue at the moment that we're just going to have for like bread rolls and stuff. Which obviously it's not keto, but I was like, today is my like day off in a way. But in my head I was like, oh, I should take some like greens with me. So I made up some broccoli and green beans before that I'm going to take with me. And then I was like, oh, do I really want to have the bread? Which, if you don't know, I freaking love bread rolls. And I was like, oh, I'm not sure. So I've got some of my keto bread with me to take as well. So I might actually end up having just normal keto food, or I feel weird calling it keto food, but just like, you know, no sugar, no carb food for dinner, which is just not like me at all. 2 weeks ago if someone said come have some meat and bread rolls, I'd just be like drooling over it. And now I'm just like considering, oh, I should take some vegetables with me, which I have never done in my life. I've never gone to someone's or like a parent's house and been like, I should take some vegetables with me. It's just weird, like the mentality of it, but there was just something inside me going, I should take some vegetables, because like they're not doing like a full-on dinner and stuff like that. It was just, if you want to come around, have some meat, that kind of thing, which is awesome. But yeah, I just thought I'd film it because it's just really unusual. Normally I'm like, oh, I should take some snacks, not I should take some vegetables. Like, it's weird. And today is supposed to be like my day off kind of thing. Yeah, because I was thinking of doing another 2 weeks. I don't know if I actually mentioned that. So I was only going to do 2 weeks and then kind of see how I feel, and if I liked it, carry on, and if not, then I'd stop. So that was kind of like my way out. But then I kind of just want to keep doing it because it just feels like clean eating, you know. And then just, it's like clean eating but also not having root vegetables is the easiest way to describe it. So yeah, my day off, I had a pie and an iced mocha. By the way, the iced mocha was 36 grams of carbs, which is like more than I normally have in a whole day. And the 36 grams of carbs was 36 grams of sugar. So that's probably why I didn't really like it near the end. Oh, I'll take one of my sugar-free coffees with me for tonight. We're watching the All Blacks vs South Africa, which is going to be awesome. Springboks, I should say. Anyway, let's not make this too vloggy. This is more keto. So yeah, I'm going to continue doing this for another 2 weeks. I was thinking like 2 weeks on, like a Saturday off, 2 weeks Saturday, 2 weeks Saturday, and kind of do it that way. That way, like I can have stuff when I want to, because I can. I've still been peeing on the keto sticks. I've been in keto the entire time, so it will be interesting to pee on it tomorrow morning actually and see if what I had at lunchtime today has kicked me out of keto, because I don't really know how all of that exactly works. I feel like it should, but then also I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you updated in the morning, and I'll also let you know if I have the bread roll or not, because at this stage I might still have the bread rolls, you know. I might smell them and be like, yeah, I want it. Or I might be like, what's the point when I have keto bread and keto bread's really yummy? I don't know. I should go. Alright, so it's the next day, or the next evening I should say. I've just had a shower, so just don't mind me. I thought I'd quickly film before I forget to update you. So last night I did not have the bread rolls. I took my own keto bread and I had that with the roast lamb, and it was just so good. I didn't miss out on the bread at all. Like, my meal was just delicious. And I took my my broccoli and green beans, which was delicious as well, and shared that, so that was really cool. And then, so this morning, obviously, I checked to see, am I still in ketosis or not, or do I still have ketones, I should say, and I do, and it's not even just traces, it was in the small range, and I've been predominantly sitting in the, I can't remember what it says on it, I think it's moderate range. So I dropped down slightly, but it didn't kick me out, which is really cool. However, so today we went and we were out and about, so we stopped in to get some food, and I was like, oh, seeing as I didn't have bread rolls last night and I'm hungry and I don't have food, let's just get a hot dog and a roll. So we had that, and also a cream donut. And I have been paying for it all afternoon. My stomach has been so uncomfortable, like so bubbly, and just like what's the word I'm looking for, like it's made me bloat so much. I just feel like my stomach is just like expanding all evening, to the point where I'm about to go to bed and it's still doing it. So I've got some hot lemon water to drink to hopefully calm that down. I've been trying to drink lots of water just to like get it out of my system. It just, it has to have been that, but it's just impacted me so much. Yeah, not comfortable. So even now I'm just like, it was so pointless. Like, I should have just got something else. So yeah, it's a good thing in a way, because it just reminds me that, hey, what I've been doing is right for my body. It's been making me feel better, and when I introduce the shit stuff back in, it is not comfortable. So I would rather not feel like this. So yeah, that was a little update, all going well. Oh, but obviously because I ate that shit today, will that have then kicked me out? Who knows? I'll have to find out tomorrow. I am going to continue doing this, so at least for another 2 weeks, to do it for a full month to see how it's going. Yeah, so that's my little update. Little side note, TMI for some people, skip ahead now if you don't want to know, but I got my period today, so that might be why I decided to eat shit food. Because you know what it's like. I don't even need to explain what it's like when you get your period. You get cravings for all kinds of things. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I updated you on my weight or not, but in the 2 weeks I lost 2.7 kgs. So yeah, that's really awesome. It's not relevant to this video, but I did get my wedding dress on Friday and it fit. So excited. It's a little tight, but it fits. But I'm glad it's a little tight, because it means that I have room to lose weight, so that's really cool. Yeah, so catch up with you again, maybe not maybe tomorrow, to give a little update on, oh, I did have another update. I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, because the camera tends to like brighten things anyway, but for my whole life basically I have really dark under eye circles, which you can still see, but I feel like they're getting a little bit better. And I don't know if that's keto related or just they just happen to be getting better. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna say that it's got to have something to do with it, because I have heard that sugar can affect having dark under eye circles. So we'll see over the next 2 weeks if they keep lightening a little bit. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I don't remember the last time I updated, but it's Wednesday, so it's only been a couple of days, and today I failed my keto. Well, I wouldn't say failed, but I definitely didn't make the best decisions. So I thought I'd talk about it because these things happen, so let's just be open about it, right? So today there was a morning tea at work, and there really wasn't anything I could have other than cheese, and so I had the cheese on a couple pieces of crackers, which was the first like cheat, I guess, and I was like, this isn't gonna like kill my keto. It's obviously not allowed, or not, you're not supposed to eat it, but I did because I was like, if I'm just good the rest of the day and that's how it starts, right? If I'm good the rest of the day, then I'll be fine. So we also had a lunch today at a cafe, and the cafe literally did not have a single option that I could have. Even the cabinet food was all pastry and sandwichy and panini and sausage rolls and that kind of thing. So I was like, well, I can't have any of that. And there was one option that I think it was like a pork belly that had roast vegetables and roast kumara and stuff like that, and so I was like, oh, I'll just get that but with salad instead. And then it turns out that the sauce and stuff, it's all kind of there together and they can't separate it, so I was like, well, shit. And I didn't want to just get that, because then I'm like, literally the pork belly is probably going to be tiny and I'm paying for this full meal with vegetables and I'm not going to eat. So I ended up going for a chicken burger, because I was like, at least everything in the burger I can have, it's just the bread. And then it actually came with fries, which I didn't realize. I thought it was just going to be the burger. And yes, I could have taken the buns off and I could have not eaten the fries, but I am so terrible at wasting food, which I think is a good thing, but it's also not a good thing, because I was just like, oh shit, I didn't even think to just order it without the buns. And so when it arrived, I was like, I don't want to waste it, which I need to get over that. And so I ate it, and then I had some of the fries as well. Not all, I only had some of the fries, if that's any consolation. But yeah, as I was eating it, I was like, I shouldn't be eating this. And I couldn't stop myself because it was delicious. And that's the first like proper bread I've had in ages. And it just tasted fine, like it didn't taste sweet or anything like that. But then after eating that, within half an hour, I felt so sluggish, like so quickly. And then the rest of the afternoon today, I just got so tired. And so that was around 12:30ish that we ate. By the time it got to 3, I was literally yawning like every 5 seconds. My body just felt so exhausted. And I don't know if it's because it was just trying to process the carbs or the sugar, or I was having a sugar low or something like that. Like, again, it wasn't much sugar because it was a burger. Well, it wasn't straight sugar, it was like the hidden in the bread and the chips and stuff like that. But yeah, I felt like shit. And yeah, it was not good. So I just wanted to film that happened, and instantly I was just regretting it, as much as it was so tasty. Like the chicken was so good, and like the lettuce, and it had bacon in it, and cheese, and it was just really good. But yeah, it's just one of those things that it happened, and I'm not going to pretend that it didn't happen. But yeah, I'm just going to have to be really strong moving forward in terms of not having that kind of stuff, or getting things without carbs and stuff like that. And yeah, it's disappointing, but again, it's one meal, right? 2 the morning tea and then the lunch. Obviously tonight I'm going to be good, and then I'm going to continue to be good, because at the end of the day, that's not going to be like, oh well, I did that, I'm not going to do keto anymore, right? So I just have to remember that. And you know, it's just what's frustrating me most is because I had stuff in the weekend. If I hadn't, then I'd be fine, because you know, it's like 2.5 weeks without any of that, and then I had something like that. But the fact I had stuff in the weekend and felt shit, and then had stuff today on Wednesday and feel shit, it's just like not good. But I'm still excited about keto. I really like it, and you know, people are asking me how it's going, and I'm really excited about it, and like not convincing people, but just saying, you know, like it's really working for me. I really like it, and that I don't have these sluggish moments, and I don't have energy lulls and highs and stuff like that. And that I just feel good. And now I'm just like, I feel bloated, my stomach was hurting, and it's just like, it's not worth it, guys. It's really not worth it. So if anyone is doing keto and they're in that situation, just remember that it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. And for me, again, not only like wasting food, but also I think I didn't even consider getting it without the buns and stuff like that, because I'm just like, I don't want to pay for something and only get half the meal and still pay full price. But I guess these are the things you have to accept for healthy eating, right? And it's not like I didn't choose where we were going. Like, we always go to that place, and I didn't want to be the only one to not eat, because it's kind of pointless, because then by the time I get back to work I can't not have another lunch. Like another lunch break, I should say. Yeah, so just a quick update, or maybe this will be its own video as a don't give up. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is don't give up. I'm not giving up on myself. You shouldn't either. Be strong. Make sure you take your own food if you can. Yeah, I think what's frustrating, again, I keep saying the things that are frustrating, but oh, this is a bit long, isn't it? I took some of my quiche that I made to work today, because I was like, if they don't have something for me, I'll get something small and I'll have that when I get back to work, and just like eat it while I'm working. But I didn't. And I didn't even eat it, so I had options and I didn't pick the right ones, because normally this place has like a chicken salad, and I was like, that's perfect, I'll get it without the dressing. But no, they didn't have that. It's the middle of winter, so guess what they had? They had a roast vegetable salad, which was potatoes and cucumber and carrots and pumpkins. I was like, no. Yeah, so I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's just disappointing. Oh, and a headache. I got a headache too. Don't know if that was related or not. But I got a headache, like, and it's still a bit sore here and here, like the temples are quite sore. Yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna carry on and do my keto and hope that it hasn't completely kicked me out. Yeah. Oh, what you doing, camera? So, update. Since my burger and fries and shit, did it kick me out of keto? It bloody well did, didn't it? Rude. Yeah, the next morning I checked and it was negative, no change at all in the color on the stick. So yeah, I kind of expected that. I was hoping maybe it would say like traces, but no, it was just a full-on negative. So that was yesterday. This morning I tested again and I'm back to small, so it goes negative, traces, small, moderate, too much basically. So I've gone back to small, which is good. I thought maybe today would be traces, but I'm already back at small, which means that my body is burning fat, which is awesome. So, and I'm feeling so much better. I felt so like physically so shit on Wednesday after eating the carbs and stuff. So it just goes to show that I can do without it, you know. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but I don't miss it, because when I ate it I actually felt like shit. So now I'm like, I don't want to feel that way, so I don't want to eat that food. After work today, there's Friday night drinks every Friday, so I just took my water and one of my little beef sticks, and they had so many cheese and crackers and drinks and stuff like that, and I was just like, it didn't bother me at all. Chips still do. When I see chips, I'm just like, or crisps if you're from somewhere on the other side of the world, they are just like, oh my god, I want them. Everything else though, I'm just like, yeah, I'm all good, I'm not hungry. So the cats, so I'm not missing out. So yeah, just a little quick update. All's going well. However, I'm so bloody excited. If you're from New Zealand, sorry anyone else in the world, there's a company or brand or whatever called Lewis Road, and they do like the best chocolate milk ever. And then they also do normal milk. They've brought out like a gingerbread milk, iced coffee, a caramel one, but what they have recently brought out this week is a mochaccino one. And I was like, there was a post saying you can be in to win some, comment who you'd share it with, you know, those things you see everywhere. I commented because I was like, not gonna win, but it's fun. And then I bloody well went and won some, didn't I? So now I've won this mochaccino milk, which I know is gonna be so amazing. So I think I will have some of it, just straight up. Like, I'm just gonna have some. I feel like I don't deserve it after being naughty this week, but I'm interested to know because I had that ice mocha last weekend. I love mochaccino, right? That I didn't really like it, so we'll see what the sugar's like in this one, and I can compare and see, you know, if that tastes strong. Because if I don't enjoy it, I won't finish it. I'll just give it to someone else. But yeah, I'm really keen to try it. Maybe I'll just have a glass of it. I don't need a full bottle. They're like 750 mils. And they're normally like $6 or $7 for a bottle. So I'm gonna take this free bottle and try it. Or maybe I won't, who knows. But yeah, that was all my update was for today. Not related, but here's a cat. It's Friday afternoon, I'm tired. So it's officially week 4 today. I just stepped on the scales. I didn't for the whole last week. And I have officially lost 3.25 kgs, which I think is awesome. So that's just over 1 kg a week, which is huge. I don't normally lose that much weight. For some people that might not sound like a lot, but for me I think that is a lot, and I feel like it's a good amount. Like, it's not ridiculously too much. Pounds I'll put somewhere on here. I don't know what the pounds are, or stones, or whatever that kind of stuff is that other people use. Yeah, so really happy about that. I did pee on the keto stick again this morning and it said that I am not in ketosis, and I was so confused. I was like, what on earth? Because I was like, I was so good yesterday, I didn't eat anything bad, and then I remembered the milk. So I didn't even have much. Actually, I might head downstairs and show you how much I had, to show you that that was enough to kick me out, which is crazy but understandable. So yeah, let's go. I'll show you that. But otherwise it's still going good. I'm going into week 4 and I'm continuing. I don't know if you remembered at the start, but I was gonna just do a week, and now I'm into week 4 and I'm still like really liking it. So yeah, it's going good. And also considering like I have had some things that weren't good or weren't part of keto, and I'm still losing weight, like I'm pretty happy about that. That was, sorry, just got a cat. It's literally stomping over all the stuff on my desk. Here she is. Okay, you can go play down there. And she's back on the desk. Oh, she's on her blanket now. We're good. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, that was one of the things I really wanted, was to do something that I'm not going to feel like I'm missing out all the time. Like the fact that I'm currently right now technically not in ketosis because I had some of the mochaccino, iced mochaccino, but I'm still losing weight. Like, I'm really happy about that. I just want it to be like a balanced lifestyle, but then not too balanced, because obviously keto is not really a balanced lifestyle, but still be able to have things and still be able to lose weight and still be able to feel good. So yeah, I'm really happy about it so far. I just did the thing where you get something out of the fridge and you shake it, so you can't exactly see how much I had, but pretty much where that line is, it would just be a little bit higher, because obviously there's all the foam, and once that goes down it will bring the line up. But yeah, so from the bottle, oh yeah, that was just with my name on it for winning it. Yay, my Instagram, don't know if I've said, check it out if you want to, don't really post much. So yeah, that was literally all I had to literally kick me out of ketosis. Let me show you the back, because that will be more interesting, but I must say, delicious. Lewis Road, you cannot go wrong with it. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus or not. Let's get my big old face out of there. Is that in focus? I don't know, hopefully. So per serve, which is 250, oh that was very close. Well, let's just do per 100, that's easier for you guys. 11.4 grams of sugar, and then carbs is 12.8. Very high. So yes, that was what kicked me out. I'm gonna have some breakfast now. I haven't really done food updates in a while because I did so many at the start. I thought people would be bored of it. I bought some more keto bread because this stuff is really good. I really do like it. So I'm gonna have some of that with peanut butter on toast for breakfast, because I really just can't be bothered doing anything fancy today, and I have to go out soon. So yeah, something nice and quick and easy. So I don't remember the last time I updated, so I'm just going to kind of talk over the last week. And if there was something I already talked about in another clip, I'm just going to cut it out of this one. So if I randomly jump, it's because I spoke about something I'd already spoken about. So it is Thursday the 8th of August, so tomorrow actually will officially be the end of my first month of trying keto, or 4 weeks I should say. Saturday would be going into week 5, so that is crazy. Let's rewind to Sunday, because I don't think I updated on Sunday. Oh, I remember. So Sunday was after I had the the mochaccino milk, and that kicked me out of ketosis 100%. So on Sunday it wasn't in keto, and in the morning I was like, what on earth did I have? By Monday I was back into ketosis. I was in between the traces and the small, and then by Tuesday back in the normal range. So that's been all good. I didn't actually check this morning though, I should have, because last night we went out for dinner and we went to an RSA, and it's, you know, old people go there generally. And so they don't really have like no carby type food, like it's carbo loaded food. So I did have a Parmesan breadcrumb chicken burger and it was delicious. It was so good, but literally within like 15-20 minutes my stomach was hurting, like cramping, and it just felt like it was starting to bloat. Like it was horrible, and as good as the food was, it was not worth that feeling. And it goes to show, like, it can't be good for your body if you consume something like that and like straight away it's like really sore. Like that's not a good thing. Hey, Mr. Oreo. So yeah, overall this past week has been pretty crappy in terms of actually sticking to keto, you know. So I'm not sure what my weight is going to be like after the 4-week mark. When I stepped on the scales on Wednesday, I shall let the cat pass slowly. It had gone back up by like 2 kgs. My weight fluctuates so much, so it might be good again by Saturday, who knows. So yeah, that's quite disappointing, because, you know, I feel like I've let myself down, and I do want it to be that I can like still treat myself kind of thing, but I don't know, I feel like my mind set is slowly shifting in that area. And you know what they say, it does take, I think it's 28 days or 21 days to form new habits, and yeah, I think I'm getting there. And especially when your body hurts, you just don't want to do that. As nice as it is, you don't want to do it, you know. Like, it's nice to be warmed up by a fire, but it doesn't mean you're going to stick your hand in the fire. I feel like that's a terrible example of what I'm trying to say, but yeah. The reason I picked up the camera right now is because I'm finally trying, which this looks disgusting because it kind of is, but oh, where's the thing? There you go. It doesn't look like much. It's hot water with apple cider vinegar. I have heard so much about apple cider vinegar and how good it is for you and drinking it, and I've just kind of ignored that drinking bit because I'm like, drinking vinegar sounds rank. So I've just made a cup of hot water, and I only put 1 tablespoon in. I think you're supposed to normally put 2 tablespoons in, but it just smells very strong, you know. So I'm gonna try it. I thought I'd try it on camera because it's new and it's got little bits in it, and I've been told to use the one that has the mother. Don't know what that is, but the stuff that I had has the mother on it. Also, I should say, it was Robin from the channel, I think her channel is called Hello Hoyles, something like that. Sorry, Robin. I will link it down below and I'll have the name on the screen. But she has done keto. I don't know if she's like fully on keto or on and off, I'm not quite sure, but that's what she recommended, how to drink it hot, not cold, because it tastes like shit if it's cold. So I'm trying it hot, and yep, just smells like apple cider vinegar in hot water. So yeah, I'm a bit scared, but we'll see. I've been having apple cider vinegar in the dressings I've been making, and that's delicious. So maybe it will be like that without the delicious side. I don't know. Let's just try it. It's not bad, you know. It's not something you just pick to drink, or maybe it will be one day. Alright, future Jess jumping in. It's been a month, over a month since I filmed that clip, and I really like drinking apple cider vinegar with hot water now. I just wanted to jump in and say that because it did grow on me, and there are times where I want something to drink, not just water, and I'm like, oh, apple cider vinegar and hot water, and I have more than a tablespoon in it now. I just kind of pour it in. So yeah, just a little update. It kind of reminds me of having hot lemon water, like just straight hot lemon water, but vinegary. I could drink this. I'm glad I started with 1 tablespoon. I feel like 2 would be quite strong, but I can see myself building up to 2. And on the bottle it did say that you could have 2 tablespoons of it with water 3 times a day, which seems a bit excessive, but I'm gonna give this a go because I'm liking it so far, you know? It's good. Overall though, when I am doing keto properly, I'm really enjoying it, which at the start I did not think I would. I will see if I can try find the conversation I had with my sister saying like, I might just do it for 7 days, and her trying to convince me to do it for longer, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really liking it, and it's kind of scary because it's like, well, is this something maybe I will try do long term? When I say long term, I mean like a few months to begin with. Come on, it's only been 4 weeks. Yeah, a little update for you. Week 4, and week 4 is going well in terms of my mental state and my like willingness to do it, but it's going shit in terms of I've actually had carbs. Oh, I should also note, when I'm not in ketosis and I've had carbs, I get really bad headaches, like temporal headaches. I don't know if it's linked to it or if it's purely just the way it's been at work, but I've been having really bad headaches this week, which I haven't had, and I don't know if maybe it's because I'm flicking in and out of ketosis too much and that's what's causing the headaches. But yeah, it's not nice, and I just feel really tired, like super duper tired. Whenever I have carbs, I just start yawning like straight away because it's like all of a sudden my body's energy is being used elsewhere, and then I'm just like sleepy. I'm tired today actually, so maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, that's gonna be this update because it's really long. Sorry, it's all about that. Alright, that is all I filmed. Well, all I filmed. It's pretty long, isn't it? Sorry about that. For week 3 and 4. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with some people. I just want to come in again and just say, don't give up. Like, if you're trying it, or if you're giving a go at any kind of way to improve yourself or your lifestyle and that kind of thing, like, keep going. Even if you had bad weeks, just keep on going. It's when you give up is when you fail. So as long as you don't give up, keep trying. You got this. I just realized it's very bright on the camera, sorry about that. But yeah, overall, I didn't actually say in the video, overall over in the month I lost 3 kgs in 4 weeks, so not as much as I'd hoped, but still pretty happy with that. Like, that's still a success because I still lost weight, and 3 kgs is for me huge, so I'm really happy about the results. Again, like I said in the end of the last video, if you have any tips or advice on doing keto, please leave it below. As this is me trying it for the first time, I'm not an expert, so don't be too harsh on if I did things wrong. Constructive criticism, you know, that would be really useful. But yeah, again, if you want to watch the summary, if you haven't watched that, I will also link that down below as well. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me. If you've watched it this way, hopefully it's a good thing. I feel like if you didn't like the way I was doing things, you probably would have exited out. So yeah, thanks so much, and I will see you again soon for some more videos. Yeah, I won't give anything away, but there's exciting things happening, so see you soon.